After heroes depose the evil vampire lord, the city of Arcadia enjoys a period of peace and prosperity. That is, until the day when a violent earthquake causes lava to spew from the fountains, and the whole city to sink into the ground. The evil underlord imprisoned the angels that protected the city, and now nothing can keep him from dragging Arcadia down into Inferno, where he can rule over it from the comfort of his brimstone throne. Nothing except the power of the guilds of Arcadia.
If they can get along. Arcadia Quest Inferno.
Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Douglas the Guy Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of Arcadia Quest Inferno, where we are playing with the Serpent Guild, the Crow Guild, and the Tiger Guild. Now, you would think, after, if you've been watching, you know that the Tiger Guild had a rough start, had some deaths right away. But as the scenario goes, they're actually tied for having the first the quest done. So they're doing pretty darn good in that respect. But they did take a beating early on. And we are trying to complete basically these two things. We have to destroy the tickets to the ferrymen, the river Styx. And then we have to kill the demon pitchers, which are throwing fireballs at the people who are trying to cross the river and killing them. So we can't get across the river until we destroy the tickets and get in the front line and then kill these demon pitchers, of which there are 2. So let's continue. We had a lot of fun. I'm not going to do a recap or anything. If you want to know what's going on, by all means, please go back and check out the last couple episodes. Also, guys, I hit 3,800 subscribers today. I really appreciate that. I said when I get to 4,000, so 200 more, and I'm going to do a big game giveaway. It'd be awesome to do 200 more by the end of Tabletop Day, but that's not likely. That's some wishful thinking there. But I can't tell you how much I appreciate my subscribers and what you do to support me. It's really nice. And the more subscribers I get, the better off we're going to be. So, just wanted to mention that. Let's get to the gameplay. So we are going to start our game with the Serpent Guild. And the Serpent Guild, you know, they've come out of here. Here's their little guy, Gadget. He hasn't really done much yet. We're going to start with him. He's going to move out there with Bior, because what Gadget does is he blocks. It says close enemy heroes can't use portals or open doors. So we're gonna take advantage of that pretty soon. But what we really want to do after that is we want to move Annabelle. Annabelle still has her lifebound attack, and if she really wanted to, she could quaff her potion to get her short bow attack. But what she is going to do is she's got this door where she cleared this room out, so she's going to step into here into the portal, and she's going to go to way over there. I don't know if you can see that, but we're going to move it over because she's going after the demon pitcher. Right away, we're going to have some action. I think she is going to use her her lifebound spell, and she has a special ability. It says when attacking monsters, each of the burst symbols gives her an extra point of damage, extra hit. So now she's only going to get 2 with the lifebound, so she's not likely to kill the demon pitcher because they have 3 hits. And it takes 5 to keep a retaliation from happening. But if she gets lucky, gets some bursts, she could get them killed. And that would be really awesome. So let's roll some dice and see what she gets. Well, she did get a burst, which is good, because she can get to roll 1 die. So right now she's got 2 hits already. 4 hits. She managed to pull this off. She gets 1 more. Okay, I'm sorry, yeah, so she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Now, if you look at the demon pitcher, that means the demon pitcher is not even going to be able to retaliate. She did a really good job on that. Now, if it attacked her back, it does get has a special ability. As you can see, it says if his attacks roll any hits, the target gets 2 damnation. But he's not going to get to attack back. She immediately killed the demon pitcher right off the bat. He's going to go into the graveyard, where he might return later. And let's see, we got to look at the scenario book, because killing the demon pitcher has a special effect, I believe. And it says reward is piercing judgment, and so she gains the reward for killing the demon pitcher. And what does that reward look like? Well, let's take a look at that. I'm going to have to snap a picture of this so I can put it up on screen at some point, but here it is, Piercing Judgment. It's a bow. This rolls +2 dice if the target hero has any damnation. That is going to go under Annabelle. And we're going to use her Lifebound. She didn't have any damage, so she didn't have to worry about the healing portion of the Lifebound spell, but she did use that to kill the demon pitcher. That's pretty cool. And her special ability does not say it has to be used with a melee attack or anything. So the next thing is I'm going to need some purple token because they also gained the first kill on a demon. But that in addition to that, it gives them another gold piece there, raking it in. They have 6 gold for this quest already, and they are, I believe, yeah, they only need to do the destroy the tickets to win. I think we'll have to see, but I think that's correct. I'm going to double check that, and that's going to be the end of her turn. A really effective turn, and she's not really a dangerous place right now. She's in the clear. She's got nothing to worry about. So we're going to stop there. I was debating on whether or not I think she will actually. She's going to quaff the potion. This is a potion of refresh, which means that she's going to get these 2 off her board and have access to all her items again and can move around and do some terrible, terrible things. So that's the end of her turn. Okay, so, the Serpent Guild already took out one of the Tiger Guild, and the Tiger Guild already took out one of the Serpent Guild. So the only one that's really left that needs to take somebody out is the Crow Guild to hit another guild. But we're going to do something a little different. I think we've got to get to these tickets too, because I think being first is a big deal, because that's when you get the cool special stuff. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to activate Jamie again. Well, yeah, we are actually. And I think Jamie is going. Now, Sybil's only got 4 hits. I don't know that Jamie can kill her with the Lifebound spell. You'd have to get lucky. But Jamie can exhaust the hero card to move a close character up to 2 spaces. So what we may do is, I think she's going to not do that this yet. I don't know. I do believe we're going to activate Jamie. But first off, we're going to take our little dude Bones, and he's going to move up here with Rivet. So Bones and Rivet are chilling together, and then we're going to take Jamie. I'm debating, does Jamie attack here, or does she start to go for these tokens? She's going to have to do a lot of movement to get in there, and she's already used her Dusty Blade. Yeah, I think what we're going to do with her is we're going to take an action to pick this up. See what it does for us. It says Fatal Collapse. The enemy hero is on the board with the most damnation. Exhaust all of their cards. Well, that is Sybil. She's got the most damnation with 1 because nobody else has any damnation. Sybil is now exhausted. And I do believe we're going to take that shot at Sybil. We're going to see if we can knock her out, but and get the extra, get the win on that. We'll have to see if we get lucky. Sybil is not that bad off. She's got 2 defense and she's got 4 health. So Jamie is going to have to get lucky. So here's Jamie's dice. We're going to roll 2 dice. She's using her Lifebound spell, which is good because she does have some damage. We're looking for ranged hits. Well, she got 1 ranged hit on Sybil. Sybil gets 2 defense dice. So Sybil is going to roll 2 defense. She actually blocked it, so there was no damage. So let me look at the Lifebound spell. Each hit heals 1 wound from... Well, she didn't actually succeed in hitting. So she used her Lifebound spell. It did not hit, and she's going to exhaust that by putting one of these tokens on it. Then she is going to exhaust herself to move Rivet to here. Rivet's going to start heading into that location there. And he's okay with that because Natasha has already used her ranged weapon, so she'd have to move all the way up to attack. And I don't know if that was what the Tiger Guild would want to do with Natasha. So Jamie is completely exhausted. The only way she's going to get her stuff back is if she rests at this point. That's the end of her turn. So now we're down here with the Tiger Guild, and they got Sybil's exhausted now because of the effect of that ability. But we do have Natasha. So first off, we are going to move Nixon up 1. He's going to move to here, and then Natasha is going to go. We're going to activate Natasha again. She's going to go 1, 2, and 3 to here. She can't pick up that card. It does require a action. She also cannot open that door yet, but she did move up to there. That is unfortunately going to be their turn. So we're going to wrap back around now to the Serpent Guild. So the Serpent Guild, you know, I think we're going to do right now is we are going to activate Bjorn. He doesn't really need to kill another hero. We need to get to this third, to one of these tokens. So I think what he's going to do is he is going to go 1, 2, and 3 and pick up this special treasure. So he gets that. And then we're going to also move Gadget up 1 to this portal. He's going to try and keep up with Bjorn. That's Bjorn's turn now. He knows that Sybil's going to have to rest to do anything, so he's not afraid of her right now. And that is the end of that. Now what he's planning to do is open that door and start to work his way in there. But they're probably going to have to rest as well. Bjorn does not have a weapon at this point. So let's move on. So the Serpent, the Crow Guild is going to do something a little unexpected. Jack is going to come running up. He's way up here. As you can see, he's up at the top. He's going to go 1, 2 into the portal and pop out over there. He's actually, before that happens, Bones is going to pop through there and join him on that spot, because Bones has the ability to take wounds. So then when he comes out of here, he can't attack her. She's in that building through that portal, but he can go after Sybil again, and he's going to with the Vile Trident. And I do believe he is going to take a damnation to get an extra hit on her. So remember, he's got the Vile Trident. It says for any attack the hero makes, he may take 1 damnation to roll +1 dice. He's going to do that. There's a damnation token. It goes on Jack. Jack's kind of crazy anyway. And we're going to get these dice out. He's going to be rolling 3 dice on Sybil. Sybil's not wounded, so he's going to have some luck here. Let's see. Now, it says his special ability, if his attack rolls any hits, you may switch one of the target's upgrade cards with another from their guild. And we could really screw up Sybil, but I don't think he'd want to do that. Let's roll and see what happens. Okay, so he succeeded in 2 hits and a burst. That's 3 hits so far. So 3 total hits. That will kill her if she does not roll any of her defense. She's got 2 defense dice. She failed to roll any defense. That killed Sybil. Sybil goes down. That is the second time Sybil has died, so she is going to get another death token, and that's really bad. But we get a little lucky here, and the Tiger Guild is going to get... No, I'm sorry, not the Tiger Guild. The Crow Guild is going to get a kill on this, but not the first kill. So they do get a token for coin for killing the guild member, but they don't get they don't get the extra coin for the first bonus there. They just get the extra one for solving it. They do solve it, so they got one of their quests done finally. And another gold token. Now Bjorn could go driving up there and kill Jack. That would give them, if they get that would give them 3 missions, but they still need to complete to destroy the tickets. So let's continue. The Tiger Guild's still taking a beating, and we don't have, so Natasha, she does still have her Dusty Blade, and when she's attacking a flank target, which we don't have a scenario like that, that's not a good thing, but she is going to, first off, we're going to move Nixon in there, because Nixon gets, for each burst on a defense roll, it gives him her additional save, so Nixon's going to move up there. For the first action, she is going to pick up this Brimstone card. Nixon's with her there, and it says Scapegoat, 1 hero from each enemy guild takes 1 damnation. Wow, that's really bad. So I think now it's from the enemy guild. So I think the Crow Guild's going to put one on they might as well put one on Jamie. So that and now since they'll put one on Jamie, and then the Serpent Guild will put one on. Well, Mark, he's dead. He died once, so Mark gets the damnation token over there. We'll look at that as we go. But then she's going to, for a second action, open the door. And she's going to attack the, I think the, which one's worse? The Demoness. She's going to attack the Demoness. The Demoness has more potential to do harm. So she is using her Dusty Blade, which is 3 dice. So we're going to get 3 dice out. Got them here. And let's see what she gets. Wow, nothing. She whiffed. And so the Demoness is going to get to retaliate. The Demoness is going to roll 3 dice rather, and the target hero may replace 1 wound with 1 damnation if the wounds take place. But we do have Nixon, who can help absorb some damage. And so she took 2 hits. Now we're going to roll for Natasha's defense, which is 2. Oh, a burst. That is awesome. So this could mean that she doesn't take damage. No, so she took 1 point of damage. She'll just take the 1 point. She's not going to have that absorbed by Nixon. So Natasha takes a point of damage. And that is the full next round, guys. So that was a full 2 rounds. Things are going pretty good. We're cruising along. That is going to be the end of that. No, wait, we got one more round to go. Sorry, I said I'd do 3 each time. So we're going to do one more set of rounds, and then we're going to call it a night for this episode. So we're going back around to the Serpent Guild, and really they can't do a whole lot. Natasha can pop out of the... she could do a really nasty move and pop out over here and attack somebody there, but I don't think she's going to do that. I think she's actually going to... let me show you. She's going to get ready to back up Bjorn, so she's going to come back through this portal, which is going to take her here for 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see all that. Yeah, you can. So she moved back here with Gadget, and she's heading out to help Bjorn. So we did not rest that turn. I was thinking they'd rest that turn. Then we got and Jack did use his vial, tried it, but he's still got his Grimbolt. So I think what he's going to do is he is going to attack. So this Crow Guild's turn. He's going to attack Bjorn, but I think he doesn't want to move up. Does not want to move up. Yeah, he's going to just... I was thinking he'd go up and get this Brimstone card, but he doesn't want to get too close to Bjorn. He's just going to attack from there with the Grimbolt. It's 2 dice. Let's see what he gets. He got 1 hit on Bjorn, which puts him up to 3 hits, but it doesn't kill him. So Bjorn has now got, or Bjorn rather, has now 3 hits, and that is Jack's turn. And he has used. I need a token for him. He has used both of his items. So I think the next round is going to be a lot of resting, because we have lots of stuff that need to happen here. And so we have, boom, that. Oh, and also every round when you exhaust the hero, it does come off. They don't have to rest. No, I think actually that's not true. They do. They do have to rest. Okay, now we're going to go to the Tiger Guild again, and we're not in the best place. Natasha is going to actually use her potion. Again, it's a renewal potion, so she's going to get both of her items back available to her, and she's going to attack again with the Dusty Blade on the Demoness. You know, she has a better chance of killing the Harpy. She's going to attack the Harpy. And, 3 hits on the Harpy. That is going to kill it and not allow it to retaliate. But it says roll 1 defense for each damnation. Natasha does not have any damnation. So she does, in fact, kill the Harpy. That's a good thing. And it does not get to retaliate. It just goes into the graveyard. And she gets a gold for her guild for doing that. That was awesome. And she's got Nixon there to help, but she didn't need Nixon. And she killed the Harpy pretty quickly. And that, I think, is... Well, let me think about this. Yeah, she can't... She's not going to move into here yet. She's just going to hang out where she's at. She's going to attack the Demoness next turn. So if she moves out of that space, so she could move in here, but she's going to get a retaliation strike, and then she could appear there into this portal, but she's going to wait and play it a little more safely, I think, and that will keep her alive. All right, now, guys, that actually ends our session for this time. So this is the next episode. I hope you're enjoying the crazy fights that are going on with Arcadia Quest Inferno. It's such a great game, a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying it and getting a real feel for the game and how it plays if you haven't played it before, and how the pets work. The pets, we're not using them too effectively. I think that's just the way I'm playing it. Even though we did have them ready, Nixon was ready, Bones was ready, and Gadget was all ready to be helpful to their players. I do see Gadget being useful with the anti-portal capability, but we'll see how that goes. And again, guys, keep watching, but I'd also want to make sure you know that there's other things going on. Don't forget that this Saturday is International Tabletop Day, and if you go to places, like Geek and Sundry, you'll get to see their all-day stream. And I know that the guys at Crit Camp are going to be doing something all day. I think they're even doing a special event with a new game. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I don't recall. But if you pop in on their stream on Monday or Thursday, well, it'll be too late for this Saturday, but they will be doing that. And I think you'll see a lot of stuff from Paul Darcy. I think he's going to do some videos that day too. So I don't know what I'm doing. I was actually going to go to a place called the Vigilante Bar, which is a really nice gaming bar, and food place for gamers and play some games there. We'll see. I might just have some people over my house play some games. Think about starting to get some live streaming going on in the games, just so we can play with other people instead of just watching me play. But right now, that seems to be going fine. So, guys, thanks again. I appreciate it. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for watching. I want to give some games away, so help me get those subs. And I promise you, if I get to 4,000, I'm going to give away at least 2 sealed brand new games. So keep that in mind, and let's charge forward. I promise you they won't be cheesy games either, like some $5 card game. They'll be something nice. So guys, thanks a lot. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.